last session, you all made your way through the remainder of the tomb of the Mad King, this ancient Dawn tomb, made to keep him in it. You failed at solving one puzzle, but succeeded at the other, and were able to figure out that the chalice that you picked up gave you water breathing, as long as you held on to it and anyone else. You succeeded in your fight, and now stand in the main chamber of the Mad King. I didn't mention this to you, Gamesh and Faradir, or any of you last time, but he does speak telepathically. So you haven't, expelled any air trying to speak to him. So it is okay that you're away from your party.
Yeah, I thought about that after the session was over. I was like,
Yeah, he does speak telepathically, so you don't have to
oh,
worry about it too much. But yeah, the very last moments of your discussion with this mutated, maddened form of this Mad King is spoiled by the dead body of Kingston the Dwarf rising up in a very similar visage to many of the other tall towers, as whatever this demonic jellyfish entity is has now possessed his dead form and immediately causing the Mad King to turn hostile against all of you. So it is time for a little initiative, please, as the fight is about to kick off.
Ballard came to play today.
Yeah, I do love how it's a natural 20, but it's still a 19.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
Not very dexterous.
Hopefully he can swing hard enough to actually hit.
Oh, he's very strong, I think.
Yeah, but you are still all underwater, so you have to deal with that. So it is disadvantage on all attacks while underwater. Okay, I'm gonna roll for Undead Boy first. Or Dead Boy, I guess. And then Mad King. Same roll. Same stats. Nice.
Oh goodness. That
I hate it. I hate it here. My mic was fucked up. I have been saying so many things.
Oh no.
I am going to cry. So first on the list, Graham, can I have an initiative, please? Second, did you say this chamber is water floor to ceiling?
Yes.
Oh no. What if it wasn't though? Can we get some Minecraft sponges and
If you have anything
just
like
place
that,
those around? Yeah, Faradir has like 5 Minecraft sponges.
well, you have an action.
Specifically.
So.
Yeah, I action placed down a Minecraft sponge.
Ooh. Oh man.
Yeah. Um. Okay. You said you needed an initiative?
Yeah, it didn't put me in the tracker when I rolled, even though I had my token selected.
Weird. So
I
it's
think it
just
just wanted to be
17
mean to me.
big. go. 17. That should be all good.
Thank you.
No problem.
Ooh, I got an idea already. Man, I'm so fucking tired. I need to wake up. I'll be right back.
Oh, you're all good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be gone for like 5 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back now.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Okay. So, I'm going to start at the top of the initiative order with Mabehi, who is going to probably use their short bow.
Okay.
At disadvantage, as they do not want to move. They're going to shoot at the Mad King. Does hit. Okay. Do. Good to know. Then it is Belric. Actually, before you go, Belric, as the Wasterith gets hit by the first strike, as the single short bow arrow flies through the water, slams into the side of it, it leaves this ear-shattering screech into the water, and it is going to use a legendary action, and it is going to summon through the portal one of these guys. You hear it blah, 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 as one of these creatures is almost shoved through the portal, stumbling into the water and looking around as you hear the Wasterith telepathically speak to all of you. Help me kill them. Now it is your turn, Belric.
Yeah, since everything's on water, movement is half speed, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna move and dash to a straight line next to Gamesh and Faradir.
Okay. So you leave the circle of air.
And that's all I can really do.
Okay. Faradir, what are you doing?
Oh gosh. God, we can't move for shit.
No, you are underwater. Unless you have a swim speed.
Okay, I'm going to move 15 with movement and then use my action to dash.
Okay.
To there. And then as a bonus action, I'm assuming this is the big boss battle. So I'm going to use my second giant might. And I
Okay.
will get big.
You once again get very big.
And that is my turn.
Okay. As a legendary action, it is going to use a grasping sprout attack. Spout attack, sorry. This last legendary action. Let's see. Hmm. You're nice and big. Make a dex saving throw, Faradir. At disadvantage.
Yeah, I think I
As
fail.
you are underwater. Okay. Let me just roll that damage.
Cool.
That's 13 points of acid damage. Sorry. Make that 17 points of acid damage. And you are now pulled next to the large creature.
Cool. That's what I didn't want to happen.
Gamesh, it is your turn.
Okay. Um, are these statues? Would you call them large or huge?
Um, these are probably huge to gargantuan.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, because this is a large
Um,
creature. Yeah, those are gargantuan.
oh, that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. All right, I'm going to use my action to dash, and I'm going to swim up here next to Seer. I'm going to put my hand on her shoulder while she's still holding onto the chalice. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to quicken spell. Just let me make sure I got the range for this. Yep, should got more than enough. I'm gonna quicken spell animate objects.
Okay.
And I can have up to 10 total objects, but a huge counts as 8. So I'm just going to use that. I don't have any other objects I can use anyway. And I'm just going to animate one of those statues. The one on the right,
Oh,
actually.
the one on the right. Okay.
One on the right. It is considered huge. And then quicken spell is 2 sorcerer points. Always forget. Should remember by now. This is 2 sorcerer points.
I'm going to use this token as the statue, as it is a static image. You said it was
Okay.
considered huge.
Oh yeah, if the statue is huge, then that's what the size would be.
Okay.
Okay, and then it gains a hover speed of Its speed is 30 feet. If an object like X or appendage used for locomotion, instead has a flying speed of 30 feet and a hover. Um, I don't know. The leg's still connected. It looks like it's broken off.
It is not connected to the
Okay.
base.
All right, so then it has the flying speed. I don't know how you want to count that for underwater.
It's not a swim speed, so I'd say it's halved.
All right. Then I'm going to. I think it's just a free action as a. Well, it's a bonus action to mentally command it, so I can't command it to do anything just yet. Yeah, so then as my free action, I'm just going to take another deep breath in as I take my hand off Seer's shoulder.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay, so your breath is reset. You have full breath again.
Oh, and I'll draw out Lumberdoom.
Got it. Okay. The strange form. Let's see. Of Kingston just seems to chuckle to itself as a mystical door opens and it teleports probably over there. Actually, no, over here. Kind of out of the way. And that's what it does. Laughing at the chaos that it has brought upon all of you. Okay. The Mad King gets to go now. Regains all legendary actions. So, at the start of its turn, all water within 30 feet of it becomes befouled. Belric, you are just in it. So, the area is now lightly obscured. And I need both Faradir and Belric to make con saving throws, please. Okay.
I hate it. I hate this. Why did I already use Indomitable?
But it's con save, right? You good at those.
I got an 11.
Oh, dang. Oh.
Both of you fail.
Cool. A 17 doesn't even pass? Jesus.
Nope.
Yeah, damn.
Okay. This is a fight. Not too bad. Not too bad. You take 10 points of poison damage, both of you, and are poisoned for 1 minute. So you have already disadvantage on attack rolls because you're underwater, but now you also have disadvantage on ability checks as well.
Damn.
Cool. Love that.
Okay. And that's just on the start of its turn. It's going to use its bonus action. Because it is underwater. All area within 60 feet of it is now difficult terrain. So it is halved again.
God damn.
This thing sucks.
I will give you the satisfaction of knowing that those two statues looked like they received some sort of damage, like they fought something. Yeah.
Alright, guys, next session we're making new characters. It's TPK time.
Belric, make a dex saving throw at disadvantage for me, please. That is a failure. Okay. 1, so 5, 10, 15 points of acid damage. And you were pulled next to the Mad King.
Is that a spell at all?
No. It is. You see, it basically takes its two claws and almost spins them around in a quick succession, and a grasping spout of water just seems to catch you and pulls you like a riptide straight towards it. Okay. And then it's going to make a bite attack against Faradir and a claw attack against each of you.
God, it does so much.
So the bite is only a 19 to hit Faradir.
Only a 19.
Uh,
Yeah, that hits.
Sorry.
I feel like you're not actually sorry.
Woo. Jesus. You take 39 points of piercing damage.
Cool. Almost dead. Hey,
and then...
just Graham, if you kill me, I'm making that character idea your problem.
Sounds wonderful.
I am going to torture you with it.
22 to hit.
Against me?
Yes, that's the claw attack.
Yeah. Actually, the 19 hit, but the 22 didn't. I'm immune to all attacks that are a 22.
Okay. 19 points of slashing damage.
Cool, cool. I'm at 1 hit point.
That is a 19 to hit Belric.
No, that misses.
Okay. It tries to strike you once with its claw attack, as you watch it shred Faradir.
You can't even see Faradir. It's just a cloud of blood.
Yep. It's like watching piranhas go to work. It's terrifying.
Okay. All right.
Let me do this. Because I forgot to roll initiative. I'll just skip them. Senti, you're a big toad. What are you doing?
I will be right back.
Alrighty. 20, 120 feet. Movement, meteors,
How long does it take you to turn out of your toad form?
I think it's just a bonus action.
I think it is. Even if you're not a Circle of the Moon. That's
No,
how long
that's
you can.
how long it lasts.
Yeah, that's how long they last. I think if you want, you can drop it. It's up to you. Are you going to get closer to it? Okay. Nasty water is only 30 feet out of its range. I'll actually, let me.
Yeah, about to say, can you give it a radius? The aura.
I'm about to. 30 feet of. Let's choose. That looks like a nice dark green color. And everyone can see it. Yeah. So anything within that radius is currently just nasty water. Yeah, you can use your speed to swim up to the nasty water and then drop your form. What's your HP at right now? Are you just at max HP? I don't know if you've gotten hit. Yeah, you haven't gotten hit. Yeah. You might. Yeah, Toad was hit. You might want to be able to cast spells. Otherwise, you're just kind of sitting at the edge of the water, really not helping too much. Even through the nasty water, you can just see just red begins to emanate from the water where Faradir was. Okay. Here, did I give you the control of the frog? I did not. Apparently. I have so many characters in Roll20. Goodness gracious. There's Senti. Okay, you can control the frog now. So you can move it where you wish. Just know that it has a secondary radius where it has made all the area difficult terrain. I'll put this one as like a light yellow, hopefully. We'll see about that. So 60 feet around it. So all of this yellow bit is difficult terrain. So it's halved. I'll do it. Maybe this will be a little bit better. No. Or just nice. Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome. So you can move 15 feet because you do have a swim speed. So if you dash, you have 30 feet.
Wait, she has a swim speed. Oh yeah.
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 She's has a
difficult
doctor
terrain,
form.
yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about difficult terrain.
Yeah. This is a dangerous entity in water.
They made another sphere, another aura of difficult terrain that was 60 feet from the creature. So, regardless if you have a swim speed or not, you still.
Giant. Oh yeah, 40-foot swim speed, so you can move 20 feet. Sorry. This is white now. So the outlying one is the white, and the inner one, which you can kind of see through it. Oh, you can't even see that. I forgot to turn it on. There you go. Boom. So yeah, the white is the difficult terrain, and the green on the inside is the poison. Oh, forgot to roll for the Kuatoa. Okay. You moved slightly forward. At the start of its turn, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. It's going to use a grasping sprout on Mabehi. Wait, actually, I'll just roll it and roll 20. Oh, that's the wrong save. Oh well. Yep, okay. That's it. Yeah, she was within range, right? Yep, just. Mabehi is. You all watch as the Riptide current is sent out and pulls Mabehi all the way towards the creature. And that will do 3, 7, so 10, 14, 21 points of poison damage to Mabehi, acid damage to Mabehi. Which I don't think she's good against acid.
Can she uncanny dodge?
She can. So that would be an extra. Ah, nice. She's at nice HP. Very nice.
Yeah, I was, and then you killed me.
Nice.
It was a brief moment of nice, and then I was like, oh, 39 damage, cool.
Yeah. Seer, it is your turn.
That it is. That it is. So you see, I'm scared right now.
Shit, you and me both.
So that's just in case you wanted to know where I'm at. I'm afraid.
Same.
And I don't know what to do. In this situation.
We should have prepared water breathing. Should have found a scroll.
He has water breathing.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, so we didn't need to hold on to the chalice.
Yeah.
That helped a lot. Hindsight is 2020, though.
I'm trying to think if it'd be more useful to buff up Gamesh or to attack.
Probably to attack. There's only so much Gamesh can really do in this scenario.
Yeah, but if you're in front of me, you can at least tank damage.
That's fair. You know, that's fair. That's absolutely fair.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Conjuring anything would be useless.
Unless it's a water creature.
Yeah, unless it's a water elemental.
Can
They
I
would.
even- I don't have conjure elementals ready. It
Oh,
takes 10 minutes to cast, anyways.
oh yeah. Well, we're screwed then. I don't know what to
I
tell
can
you.
cast teleportation circle if you give me a minute. Oh,
Yeah,
I
this is not
guess.
good.
We
Not
just
good one.
fucking nope out.
Mm,
As you do, you know.
mm.
I mean,
As
who
you
could
do.
blame us?
I wouldn't blame anyone for
I'm gonna
anyone.
hope on the sky not. Okay, can he? I guess I'll cast Dissonant Whispers. I'm not confident.
What's the range of Dissonant Whispers?
60 feet.
Yep, easy enough. Yeah, you just make it
within
basically.
range. That's a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Oh man, I'm gonna do.
He has advantage on this.
Yeah, I figured he had magical resist.
Oh shit! Natural one.
Wait, did you roll 2 natural ones?
Well, the second one was a natural one. The first one is only a +1 to the wisdom. It's not gonna make it. I doubt. I'm pretty sure it's not 12.
Okay. If
Right?
it has a reaction to move, it has to move as far away from me as it possibly can.
It does have an action to move.
It says reaction, so I
Yeah,
don't
reaction,
think the
yeah.
action.
So, yeah. So 5, 10, 15,
And it also
20,
takes 17 psychic
25,
damage.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. It moves 80 feet away from you.
I think that helped.
Also, Faradir, Belric, and Mabehi all get attacks of opportunity.
Hey, that helped.
See, look, and you were worried.
And Mabehi
You
would
were
get
worried.
advantage,
Still
so just
worried.
Roll. Mabehi would miss. Faradir hits.
Oh, I do have one question. Since I'm Sentinel, does that automatically provoke when I do attack opportunities, or can I just say no
Yeah.
to that?
Let me. Okay, I have to look up Sentinel now.
That's did all that. He goes nowhere. Like, huh?
I'm pretty sure it says when you hit, their speed is reduced.
Well, I think I missed, so I
Yeah.
don't think it matters.
Well,
When you hit a creature with an
Yeah, that's a
opportunity
rough
attack,
one.
yeah. So their speed would have been 0. But
what?
I did 17
you
damage.
greatly miss. But Faradir does some 17 damage. So 2 17s. Nice. Okay. So, Seer, you whisper towards the Mad King, and the strange telepathic voice roars out of the mind of this creature. No! No! As it runs away into the corner. Well, more swims away at a great speed. He's kind of gross.
That's just what I say. I just just pretend to be a ghost.
Okay. So he regains everything back at the end of it, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
I don't think it like lasts.
No, it's just for the reaction.
Yeah,
Okay.
the creature doesn't like it doesn't move and did.
As it
obviously
runs
takes
and
damage.
swims quickly off into the corner, it stops for a moment and turns its head back. It uses last legendary action to do movement. So it's going to now move.
Stay where you are. Shit.
I'll cast Dissonant Whispers on you again, you
Yeah.
fool.
You watch as its face just turns around, and it just gives out this creepy smile as it just swims about there. And you hear the roiling telepathic voice just speaks out to you. I will devour you.
We're breaking up. I didn't quite catch that.
Now it's Mabehi's go. No one's near the enemy.
I had to make that joke.
Oh no, you're fine. You gotta talk shit.
Yeah.
So she needs to make a con saving throw. Fails. It's poisoned.
You know, just make a telephone joke. In a world without telephone.
Just make it a phone joke.
6, 7, 11 points. Okay, she runs up next to it and is just going to try and rapier it, which does hit. Technically, I don't think anyone's in combat with it. Like in...
No one is yet.
No. She can't really hide. Yeah, I guess it's just gonna be normal damage. Every little bit counts, I guess. Okay, it's out of legendary actions. Belric, it is your turn.
I will just, because in this, I guess the misty waters, whatever. Can I actually see Faraday?
Yeah, it's only lightly obscured, so it's as if you're in like a dimly lit area. So only like perception checks have disadvantage.
Okay, I will reach my hand out, touch Faraday, and give her 45 hit points.
Okay. Also, I should have said
bless.
this before. Can you make another con saving throw, please? You fail. 14 points of poison damage. And you are now poisoned until you take a long rest. As you just swimming in this gross, foul water, you just feel it seeping into your skin, and you just feel blisters and boils begin to pop up, and you just begin to feel unwell. Anything else, Belric? Do you use your movement at all, or?
Yeah, I'll move up 5 feet, and that'll be it. That'll be it for my turn.
Okay, easy enough. It is Faraday's turn.
Yeah. So, I guess I'll move up to.
Okay.
You'd only be able to move 5 feet.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still within attack range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the slow effect is kind of brutal.
Yeah. I
31?
have to agree with you.
This monster is kind of OP.
Oh, but
not
the
gonna lie.
nat 20.
I'm sorry, but 31 still hits.
Is
That misses.
15 misses too.
15 misses, yeah. That one hits. Okay.
There's 26, and I'll action surge because I'm gonna die anyway.
Do it. Misses. Hits. That. Okay. Misses. By the way,
And that's my turn.
none of this is lightning damage, correct? It's just thunder damage?
Correct.
Okay. Sounds good. He's beaten. You lay into him with many, many attacks. You all watch as Faradir almost seems to create small currents around her as she just swings wildly at this large creature, clearing the space and heavily wounding it. And you see immediately the full snout, clawed hands all turn towards you now that you have greatly hurt it. And it does not seem happy whatsoever. Gamesh.
I'm going to mentally command the statue to dash in this direction towards it. It can't see it technically. It only has 30 feet of blind vision, so it can't see it yet.
Okay.
So I'll tell it to dash 15 feet towards it.
Here,
in
I'll
the
give you.
direction.
I'm gonna give you control over it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
You can move it yourself. There you go. You have full control over that token.
All right. So you want to do it just at the end of my turn?
Either or, either beginning or end.
All right. I'll do it at the end of my turn then.
Okay.
Keep it consistent. Then I will. That's my bonus action. My main action. How close is this thing to me now? Oh, it's just within 30 feet. Nice. Nice.
Oh,
I'm.
yeah. I forgot about that. You're within 30 feet.
Yeah. So
Con
I got
save.
the con.
Yeah. You pass. You resist the poison effect, and it can no longer affect you for the rest of the day.
Nice. All right.
You were immune.
Then Terran Fist at range, 30 feet.
Okay.
Disadvantage. 16 misses, I'm sure.
Misses, yeah. It flies through the water, cutting a path, but the hardened scales of this creature protect it from your attack.
All right. Then I can't really move too much. I'll just move the 5 feet up.
Yep.
I suppose. And then at the end of my turn, so that's 5, 10, 15, and that's the movement of the. And it still can't technically see him yet, but
Nope.
But that's all I got.
Love that. Okay. So, at this turn, you see this small fish creature who you've faced before throughout this dungeon. Tries its best to swim forward, only getting so lucky. Gets there. It has to make its save, which I think it just does. It barely resists the poison, and it gets there, and then it's going to move more. So 5, 10, 15. Okay. And Faradir and Belric, you feel something moving the water around you. As you turn around, you see this small fish creature with one of these weird clamping pincer staffs is just swimming through the water towards you. What is he going to do? He's going to move just what he can in his physical form. He doesn't like much about this. Faradir, can you make a wisdom save for me? 4? Okay. So, Faradir, the water around you begins to boil and burn, and you begin feeling yourself essentially being surrounded by acid itself. You take 2 points of psychic damage.
Cool.
As that is what he does, just to, make your life a little bit harder. And
So what does that do again? Sorry.
Psychic.
yeah, you have 2 points of psychic damage that you took, and essentially, there is a illusion that the water around you has been turned to acid.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay. Not much else it can do except attack. Hasn't landed anything on Belric yet, which disappoints it. It's going to bite into Belric if it can. Nope. That's an 11 to hit. Actually has advantage because it has an ally. Ooh. 23 to hit Belric.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. So that's that, plus that, plus that, plus that. Not as... I didn't roll as well, but 22 points of piercing damage. As the elongated, pointed, razor-sharp snout just snaps closed on one of your arms as you try to pull away, and it just tears through plate and skin. It's going to hit you with one of its claws. That is actually 24 to hit.
Yep, and also, are all these attacks considered magical attacks?
Doesn't state it, no.
Okay.
So that's 10 plus 5, so 15, 19 points of slashing damage. It's going to pour the other claw attack into Faradir, which is an 18 to hit.
Yep.
And you're going to take 14, 15, 19 points of slashing damage as well.
Okie dokie.
And it's going to... I'm going to roll 1, 2, 3. If I get a 4, we roll. 1. It's going to Grasping Sprout the toad. It pulls the toad towards it. Actually, it will try to pull the toad towards it, I should say. So make a strength saving throw, please. Senti. Senti, are you there? Oh. Okay. That is a failure. So you are going to take, in your toad form, 8... 26 points of acid damage as you are pulled through the water next to the creature. And as it does this, you hear this telepathic link spread out through the water like small ripples and waves. As you hear it say, "Your boys will be my vessel. I shall carry my seed and take control of the trail," as it seems to speak out.
This man forgot how to speak.
Yeah, I think he needs a cough drop.
Or speech therapy.
That too.
He needs help.
So, after his turn, Senti. So your toad form is killed, and you must make a con save. Although I don't know if this will affect you. Ah. That was a really good roll. Is this a magical effect? Okay. Well, he passes it. Yeah, it's a 24. And yes, his poison effect is poison. It is poisoned water. That passes. You are fully resistant to the poison, and you cannot be affected by it for the next day. Okay. By the way, Faradir, did I have you roll for your second poison?
No.
Okay. Do you want to do that now?
So the con save?
Yes. You resist it.
I finally passed a saving throw.
Yep. You are not affected by it for the next day.
Cool.
You are immune. Is that the end of your go, Senti? Actually, no, that's just the beginning of your turn, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, 13 does not hit. Now you're done. Okay.
But
Yeah, you're not frog. I was about
No.
to say.
Not frog yet.
Yeah, yes. A little extra HP.
Senti's true form is a frog. That's where their soul came from before becoming a Warforged.
she's a frog deity trapped in a warforged body.
Yeah. With a soft spot for bears.
With a soft spot for bears. That's her companion spirit animal. The
Yep.
bear and the frog are close in relation. People just don't know.
Yeah.
Bears in
There's a-
confined spaces.
There's a deep bestial lore of their own deities.
Senti constantly summons bears to show respect.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
thought it was a coincidence? I think not.
We're making up Senti lore.
I think most people would want a healing spirit at this point.
Especially Faradir.
Yeah.
Oh, me too.
Especially.
I'm pretty low too.
Yeah, you're gonna. Oh man, my shoulder. Ow. Oh man.
Healing spirit might be just worth it.
Okay. You put it on top of Faradir? Sure, okay. Poppet, spiritual Poppet shows up and will heal.
Pop it.
Spiritual.
He's a token.
Yeah. It's just the token I used.
I was gonna be like, wait, does Senti pop it as a healing spirit?
I'm pretty sure Cynthia needs my permission for stuff like this. It's like,
Sierra would just be confused. Because I don't think she has pop it out
Okay.
right now.
Is that the name of your
Exactly.
ghost, Senti?
Cynthia calls Pop It out.
Sierra's just like, what?
Okay, Pop It, are you cheating on me right now?
Yeah, like, how did this happen?
Are you another familiar spirit for somebody else?
In my own party?
That's all. Okay.
You don't even have the decency to hide it?
I think it still has lots of attacks.
Scandalous.
I know, God. Who knew? Forgive me. Who knew Poppet was such a whore?
It's going to save its legendary action. Seer, it is your turn.
Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. If I. I have 15 feet of movement right now, correct?
Yeah, 5.
Yeah,
5.
because it had
Underwater.
there is a
then
the
difficult terrain
undertow
has
as a
it.
bonus action when the waste rift is
Okay.
underwater. All water within 60 feet of it is difficult terrain.
Yeah, I'm correct. Y'all are correct. I almost said I'm correct. No, y'all are correct.
And it is a thing it's keeping up. It is not getting rid of it.
How is this thing looking?
Probably
It's
5.
taken some damage. It's looking like it's getting there.
It looks like we annoyed him a little bit.
Yikes.
The creature's not worried yet, but you can see it is leaking black ichor through the water. It is taking damage.
So I'm just gonna 3rd level magic missile.
Okay.
Good old
Fine.
reliable.
I'm not gonna do a lot of damage, but
Some
I
is better
feel
than
like
none.
it's too early to try to go all out. And I might want to save those for when we are, all dying, rather. You know what I mean?
I understand.
I want to keep those in reserve so I'm not without them in the future.
Okay. Well, it automatically hits.
20 damage. 20 force damage.
Okay. You hit it with the 20 force damage as these bolts of arcane light just slam into the body of this creature from all over. And it turns and looks at you with evil, just hatred in its eyes. And for the first time in the fight, it looks bloodied.
What? Okay. Yeah.
That's it. It's my turn.
That's your turn? Okay, on the end of your turn, it is going to try and grasping sprout you. Make a strength saving throw, please.
Oh shit! I know what I can do.
Huh? What was that?
Sorry, I'm just looking at my own spells. Carry on.
Okay.
Ignore me. Ignore me.
10? Seer, you are brought up next to the creature as well. As a pulling current just riptides you straight towards it. And you are going to take, that's 5, so 7, 9, 15. Plus that. You take 19 points of acid damage.
I don't. Not looking great, you guys.
Okay. It's top of the turn for Mebehi. She's going to rapier it. Just hits. For that amount of damage.
It's a lot of damage.
It is.
As she does. Maybe he's our little nuke.
Okay, Belric. Actually, at the end of her go, it is going to use a legendary action to claw Faradir. $17 to hit.
That hits.
Damn.
Okay.
It just hits, doesn't it?
Yep.
Out of legendary actions, you take, that's 12, 15, 18, 22 points of slashing damage.
Cool. Cool.
And now it is Belric's go.
You still up?
Barely.
But you're here. That's all that matters.
See that tiny little red sliver there?
Actually, I don't.
Bitty. Oh, you guys can't see my health bar?
No, I can't.
Graham can.
Yeah,
Can.
you're the only one I can't see.
I
Yeah,
can see.
I can see a bunch of people's, but I can never see Belric's.
Yeah, I can't see Bellix either.
Oh, I'm that's probably just a
He probably doesn't have it visible.
Yeah, because I switched out my token, not the last session, the previous one.
Ah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it might not be. It wouldn't be visible then.
There you go.
Oh, Belric, you're not looking good.
Nope.
And then there you go.
Oh, Barry,
Yeah.
you're looking a little
Oh,
worse.
can you actually see
Yeah.
Faradir's number?
Huh?
Can you actually see Faradir's number?
No, I can only see my number.
Okay. I don't know why I can see
So-
Faradir's number.
You can
case y'all
just see
wanted to
that
see
my
where
bar
I'm
has
at.
I have like 1 pixel left in my bar.
I'm about like a third. I'm a third health.
Why can
Right
I
now.
see the actual number on Faradir?
Well, because you're the DM.
Well, no, on the stream screen, like my
Oh.
recording screen.
Well,
I can.
Whose screen are you looking at?
It's just I make it a player. That
Oh.
I must have access to her sheet as a player.
Yeah, it was probably you probably have access to everything still.
Oh yeah. Can be controlled and edited in journals. There we go. I should probably fix it.
Wait, so you're running Roll20 on 2 separate
Screens? Hell yeah.
that's
with one?
reports.
Oh,
Just do not reload the page.
Yeah, it honestly, if I reload the page, all it does is reset it to whatever I most recently changed it to. So
Yeah.
usually, I load it up in like the normal mode, GM mode, and then I make a new tab. Like I duplicate the tab, and then I just go into player mode,
Mhm.
and then it's fine. It really,
Yeah, that's what I did when I was running games, and I was like, God, I hope the website doesn't crash, otherwise I have to redo this.
yeah, it's not that bad.
It is when you're lazy, like I am.
I also think Graham has better internet.
For
Or at least a
now,
better rig.
Yeah.
for now, I don't know how this new apartment's gonna go.
Because I know for a while there, Loris, your computer was not quite as bad as Mabahi's, but not great either.
Well, my computer is okay for normal laptop things. It just can't handle like gamer stuff.
Yeah,
But,
which
like
is fair.
it ran Roll 20 fine.
My brain might be confusing the early days where I could almost not tell you and Mabehi apart.
Mm. Back in ye olden times when I was on a Chromebook, that bitch sucked. I highly do not recommend ever getting a Chromebook.
I've been
Nope.
seeing a lot of ads for Chromebook. and
They
I'm
are
like,
useless. You cannot download anything on them.
they're for
can-
work.
You can still use Roll20
Yeah,
on them,
it's
though.
like, yeah, you can use browsers, and that's it. You
Yeah.
can't download any apps on it whatsoever.
Yeah. Actually,
Anything Microsoft? No.
I used to have a player. I'll tell the story, then we can get back to the game. I used to have a player who, whenever we played together, he would run his Roll20 through his Xbox,
How did that go?
and he was able to do most things except like I think he couldn't like click on certain things on his sheet, so I had to. But like he could see the maps. It loaded up. So that's how he did it.
I mean, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
What I would be
Roll20
tempted
works
to
on
do.
most things.
See, now I want to try it on my PlayStation just to see how well it turns out.
I just want to hook.
You could try.
I just want to hook like my laptop up to the big ass TV in the living room and just roll 20 on a huge screen.
And luckily, I
And
got
look
my
at a
controller
look
right
at a
here.
map that doesn't change for a very long time usually.
Is that what happens when you play Roll 20 on a? Well, no, because it would just be like my PC setup.
Yeah. It's just like, how often does the map change? Like in combat pretty much is the only time.
I could still look at everything big.
I have not been on this thing in such a long
It's about the power, not the
Okay.
not the practicality.
It is a lot of power. But anyways, back to
Should
people
be.
with a lot of power, Belric.
Yep, and with that power, I'm going to attack this thing twice.
Okay.
Tell them again.
And it's a straight roll because of flanking, right?
Yes. It has pulled too many people close to it. Hits.
Yep, and third level Divine Smite on this one.
Okay.
Roll 20.
Damn. Hits.
And second level Divine Smite on this one.
Hell yeah. You're out of third levels, aren't you?
Yep.
Yep. Jesus.
Fuck them up, Miller. Fuck them up.
Got this.
This
Believe
creature
in you.
is looking way rougher than it was at the beginning of this fight. Is that the end of your go?
I think as a bonus action, I'll cast Shield of Faith on Faradir.
Okay.
Thank you.
A shield of faith. I think technically you should have had disadvantage.
Oh, really?
You're poisoned.
But wouldn't the flanking would just cancel out still?
Yeah, you can't have. They don't stack. Like, you can't have
I know. It's just
triple or triple disadvantage.
I know. I'm just thinking of what cancels each out. Yeah, it's fine. Weird. Okay. Has no more legendary actions. It's used them all. Faradir.
I am not.
I believe you
I
get.
don't feel too
some-
good, Mr. Stark.
Yeah, you get 13 hit points back from the healing spirit.
Nice. I am at 2 digits now. Okay, I do hits.
Hits away.
Why that remind me of I take a nap right here.
Does an 18 hit?
Just hits.
15 damage.
15 damage. So, you can probably stop attacking now.
Oh, okay, cool.
As you take your battle axe and just barely are able to scrape through the scales and dig the battle axe into this strange mutant person. And as you do, you hear the voice echoes through the waters. No, I failed. Traitors! 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 As the black ichor just seems to spill outward. The water seems to calm as you've killed it.
I have never been more grateful to be a traitor in my life.
Hell
Actually,
yeah.
the poison effect still sticks around, but the rough terrain ends. The water is still lightly obscured and poisoned.
Cool. So, can I just direct the rest of my attacks at this fucker?
Yeah. The 17
Cool.
would hit.
Dope. Stay at 17 damage.
Okay. Hits.
A
13.
13 damage. How many attacks was that? That's 3. I get 1 more.
Hits.
17 again.
Okay. This creature's bloodied.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Gamesh.
Wow, I did absolutely nothing this entire fight.
Fine.
You killed him pretty
Uh,
fast.
Yeah.
We were all terrified of what would happen if we didn't.
Yeah.
I think he's within 30 feet of me now. Just within. So I guess I'll just use Terra Fist at arranged.
Okay.
And to disadvantage. 20 to hit.
Hits.
7 points of bludgeoning. That's really low.
Okay.
It's enough to show you mean something.
It's enough to show effort.
Hey, it's something.
It's enough to show effort.
This little guy is just going to try and attack Faradir, who laid into it.
as a mental command, I guess 5, 10,
Oh yeah,
15,
it moves its
20,
yeah. It can move a
25,
little bit
and
more.
30. It's still underwater, so has speed regardless. So still can't do much.
Okay. It's going to do one attack with its bite on Faradir. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That is a total of 5 piercing damage. And then 22 to hit with the pincer staff.
Yep.
And that is only an 8 piercing damage. And you are a large creature, so it cannot grapple you with this little tiny pincer staff that pinches into your leg.
Cool.
It's like a little crab that's holding on to your.
Okay. After his go, you see the strange undead creature seems to fall limp for but a split moment as it then begins to float lightly in the water, unmoving, as whatever strange entity that was inside of it has disappeared. And you begin to hear a strange, low growl coming from the blue light at the far edge of the room. As you see a large, massive tentacle reaches in, and then something pokes its head through the gate.
Oh shit!
You see a huge, almost monkey-like head just sticks through the gate and looks about, as you see another head attached to it as well.
I know, no.
You see it looks down at the dying body of the creature you've just killed. As you hear in all of your heads 2 telepathic minds hitting you at once.
This is not over.
And you see, instead of pulling back through the gate, it seems to just shimmer for a moment, as if it was an illusion. And then you all hear... and you turn. And all of you see that the Wasterlith, the Mad
Say it
King...
again.
all of you see that the Mad King once again stands up. As you see, poking out of the large, spiky toothed mouth, blue tentacles wrap around it, as it is now possessed. That's the start of the turn. Well, that's the end of its turn.
Motherfucker.
So, now it is Senti's go. As you see, this Mad King is dead. But now the same creature that you first fought has occupied its form.
How horrible. What Also, what does this symbol on me mean?
You're poisoned, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe it has to stay on them to be able to heal them. It's on the start of their turns. So you can move it if you want to.
I can feel fear in like the pit of my stomach.
You all
And I
got to
have-
see when the Dieback got a normal humanoid body. They're pretty easy, right?
Huh?
The strange jellyfish creatures. You fought them a couple times. Like when they get a normal body, they're not that bad.
This isn't. This isn't a normal body, though.
Oh no, it is not.
Yeah, this body fucked us.
Oh, don't worry about me. I am teleporting away as
Like,
soon as
we
I
got-
can.
We got hardcore fucked. No,
Yeah,
it was rough.
I want to go home.
What are you doing, Senti? A lot of your party looks wounded. Just saying.
I guess you can heal me with the healer's kit. I forgot your turn came before mine. But you can also choose whoever.
You roll the dice to make your choice if you don't know.
Yeah,
Easiest thing to do.
or just a D2. Gamesh can be 1 and I can be 2.
Wait, I'm one?
Yeah, unless you want to be 2.
Wait, 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 what is she talking about doing? I didn't see the message.
Healing with healer's kit.
Oh, I don't. Oh, you need to heal Faraday. I'm fine. I'm cool.
Faradir
We're the
is
ones next
at
to her.
a very low single digit.
Oh no, this heals Seer then. I'm perfectly fine. This heals Seer. I'm built to take hits.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very much not.
Seer's closer. She's right next to you.
Yeah.
I think she was talking about Faradir.
Oh yeah, Faraday's right away. But yeah, heal Seer if you're gonna use healer's kit. That makes no sense.
Yeah, heal me.
She's right there.
I'm literally to your right. I'm at your right hand.
Seer's the squishiest.
What do you mean mines need to be made?
I understand. I'm being retroactive in what I said. That was my apologies. I didn't
same.
understand. I didn't
Also
understand the
same.
scenario. I didn't understand the scenario. Because I wasn't even really a part of the last portion of that fight. So
No, because I thought in order for you to heal me, I would have to stay where I am throughout my next turn. So that's why I said don't heal me.
no, I don't think you got. I think
But-
it's an action.
Yeah, now that I realize you don't need me to stay still throughout my turn, go ahead and heal me. Because I was gonna choose movement over health.
She said any day of the week.
I got to run away.
She said, "I'd much rather not get hit again than."
I'm gonna take poison damage either way. Hopefully it doesn't kill me.
we can
But also I
proceed.
think I'm the only one who has water breathing right now.
Technically,
So what do you mean what's the bonus?
I think it plus. I forgot what it is already.
Oh, that's the same for all of us. 12.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah. Well, no, it's 1d6 plus 4 and then the plus 12.
Oh, so that's actually 20.
Add, yeah, add 4 more.
That's nice.
It's a pretty
20
good-
health?
It's a pretty good feat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Shit.
I remember the last time Senti used it, we realized how strong it is.
Yeah,
Mm.
we were like, damn, it scales.
The only downside is that you can only do it once per short rest. That's the only downside to it. And that it's a limited resource because you gotta buy more, but they're not really that expensive.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
I
like-
mean, only that one creature can't get it for a short rest. You can still use it on other people, which is
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, if like someone else really needed it, you can only do once.
yeah,
So,
once per person. Yeah, that's a good round.
considering this would be like last resort healing rather than like main healing for most parties.
For most, but we're
Not for us.
Oh, weird.
Okay.
Yeah, we're special.
We're idiots. Like, yeah.
Heal undead and constructs. Well, technically, the Mad King is now undead, as he's being possessed. So
I would just, well, don't heal him. Damn it, Cindy. I know your circle is spores, but please side with the living on this one. I don't think so. I wish I could tell you yes. I wish I could wholeheartedly tell you yes, but
Honestly, if you were evil, if you were a necromancer, you actually might be able to.
probably not.
okay.
No, necromancers actually have a ability that turns certain undeads on their side.
So, Seer, I need you to make a con saving throw.
Of course, I'd love to.
Yeah, I think this is the first time you've actually been hit by the poison.
Yep. That's a 19.
19. You actually pass. You are resistant to the poison for the next day.
Look at that.
I said no damage for me. I'm done,
Yep.
thank you.
Okay.
I've had enough. I will be. I'm done.
Have I used my benign transposition yet?
Nope, I don't think so.
I mean, it comes back after
You cast
conjuration. Yeah, I don't think I have. I'll just. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I'll just teleport 30 feet away. Okay, little guy, I see you.
I moved
Now,
him
so-
only to see Belric's health that one time.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just. I figured that it was like retroactive.
Yeah.
Be very creepy if he started moving on other people's
That'd be fun.
turns.
or just on yours. No one else's.
Yeah, yeah. Be like, hello. So I have a plan, but this plan involves lightning.
Ooh. I like it already.
What do y'all think?
I believe you should do whatever your heart tells you to do.
Okay, I'm gonna cast 6th level lightning bolt,
Okay.
and I would like him to make a DC 16 Dex save.
Okay. Yeah, I believe he's still. That's a natural 20.
Okay, still takes half.
Okay. Sounds good. The lightning streaks through the water, slamming into this creature. doesn't do as much as you expected, however.
Okay. Well, that was that. That's all I can do.
Okay, top of the round, Mabehi is going to actually turn and strike the little guy, which hits and kills it. So that's dealt with. That's the end of her turn. Belric.
Yep, I'm trying to just attack the Mad King twice.
Hits.
And I'll use the level 2 Divine Smite on top of this one.
Okay. Does that affect undead at all?
Yep, I get an extra D8.
It is considered undead, as it is now possessed. Okay, a hefty single strike. You have another one. That, I believe, misses. Let me just double check something. Yep, it would miss. You strike. Actually, you do strike into it, but you strike into the body of the actual creature and just meet the tough scales. That it doesn't seem to get very far deep into it. Not enough to really hurt whatever is possessing this. At the end of your go, now it's Faradir.
Wowie wow. I am in a lot of pain.
But
You do.
heal.
Yeah. Senti gives you 7 hit points.
Are we half movement?
Yes.
Just regular
Just
half.
yeah, just normal half movement. So you can move
So-
15 feet.
So now I'm flanking, yes?
Technically,
With Mabehi?
No, with the
with the giant.
statue,
Animated
last
object.
one.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on which corner you drag it from.
Well, no, it's just straight vertical. So the flank with Mabehi, you would have to,
Go down into where
Yeah.
you mesh the Centaur.
Yeah.
yeah, be down there. That'd be flanking with Mabehi. It's always directly across.
Oh, I just can't see things. I'm blind. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to hit.
That hits.
It's finally helping. It took 3 rounds.
Yes. So 19 there.
Patience is a virtue, guys.
That
I've
misses.
learned
It
that
strikes into the
Yeah, that
scales,
misses.
and just seems to not get deep enough to hurt it. That hits.
20.
Just so you know, I need to know all thunder damage that you do. I don't
I
think you've done
haven't
it.
done any yet.
Okay. I didn't think you'd have, but I do need to know.
Oh,
Oh, baby!
That hits.
That is a lot of thunder damage.
Holy shit, it
Yeah.
is. That's
So-
20 thunder damage.
So not 20, it's 5, it's 11 thunder damage, and the rest is just
Just
normal slashing, I guess.
So it's 11 thunder damage.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to do as much as you would hope.
And then 9 plus 12 plus 4 is 23.
23.
Yes?
Still
no.
pretty-
no.
No, 9 plus 12 is 21, plus 4 is 25.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Hey,
So
math
an
time.
extra 2 damage. Yeah, you strike in with this hefty longsword blow, carving a whole chunk off of this large undead creature before you. You see these small bits where the tentacles of this jellyfish have just infused into the skin, and you are able to damage a couple of them as it seems to recoil back inside. But the thunder damage doesn't seem to have done as much as you would hope. Okay, Ganesh.
All righty. I don't have many options at my disposal. So, first I'll move there to there. Terran Fist.
Okay.
This time a straight roll.
Hits.
19 to hit. Nice, nice, nice. That's 24 points of damage. And then my mental command to the animate object, now that it can finally see its target,
Yep.
is to kill the creature that we're attacking. And that's going to be its command for all turns going forward, so I don't have to keep saying it over and over again.
Yep.
Now I can have my bonus action back. But then it gets, I think it's just one slam attack. Yes, a single melee attack. And that's going to be a normal roll. 16 to hit?
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Alright. Well, that's all I got.
Okay. It's trying. It is really trying.
Hey, it gave Feyredir a straight roll, but it said disadvantage.
Yeah.
It did
Okay.
something.
That's the end of your go. This creature, now occupying the body of the Mad King, telepathically speaks out towards all of you. You should really feel how this feels. It's glorious, the amount of power he wielded. Strength saving throw from Seer.
Ah, leave
It
me
is-
alone.
It
You're
is
the
not point
only
two.
one who is far away. And the grasping sprout is a thing.
Leave me alone.
You're pulled all the way next to it. As you take 1, so now 8, 10, 14, 18 points of acid damage. As it drags you towards it. Doesn't like Faradir. Is going to bite into Faradir. That is... I don't know if that hits. It's a 15.
That does not hit.
Okay. It is then going to try and claw attack you. That is a 17.
That does not hit.
It's going to try
I believe
and...
I'm at a 19 currently.
Yeah. It's going to try and claw attack you again. Misses. Wastes all 3 of its strikes on you. At the end of its go, it is Senti. Actually, before you go, Senti, sorry. It's just going to use a bonus action, realizing that it messed up all of its attacks. You watch as it during its last strike, it swings out, and the magical barrier is able to deflect and defend you, Faradir. It sees this, and you watch as all of the skin on its body immediately flips. It becomes all flesh now. All just gooey, bubbling flesh from underneath. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
3.
Oh, dang,
I'm
dang, dang.
rolling really good on all my saves, guys.
Yep. Okay. Roll for Mabehi as well.
I think I gotta. This is definitely gonna fail for him. But technically, I have to roll for the.
Okay.
The gun, and that has a -3, I think.
Well, I think he gets a +3 me because I'm right next. Well, within 10 feet of him.
Yeah, so it's a straight roll. So regardless, it fails 10. I mean,
Okay. Okay. Faradir and the creature are now frightened.
So,
Oh, actually, I think because Faradir is in 10 feet of me, and so no one within 10 feet of me can be frightened.
And neither
Belric.
can the creature then? The animated object?
Oh, what was that?
Can the animated object be frightened then?
Let me just post it.
Belric is a god.
friendly creatures.
Okay. It is not frightened then. You all see.
Kind of stupid that it can't be frightened regardless, but
Yeah. Yeah, you all see this creature just flip its entire innards outside of its body. And it you've seen worse. You're unfazed.
What the fuck is wrong with you? That's disgusting.
And con save, I think it fails actually. That is it's only 9.
Fuck that guy in particular.
Okay. 1. Nice. Yeah, better than nothing. Anything else? You can probably move your spirit. Okay. Just move to Belric. I'll put it next to him so it's not blocking him. Damn. It's pretty good.
Nice. Figured it got 22 HP. Not bad.
That's very, very good.
Okay. At the end of your go, Senti, it is going to strike out and there's a lot of you. I'm gonna roll a d6. 6 will be Mbehi.
Give it to me. I need to feel alive.
Okay. It's going to attempt to bite Faradir. That's a natural 20. 29 to hit.
Actually, it hits the construct instead. I'm going to invoke the Sky Rune.
Okay. You actually use it.
Yeah. So it's sorry, Gamesh, but you know,
It's okay. It's just a bunch of rocks. It's go
Yeah.
ahead.
It's
Yeah,
it's what's
I
left
feel
over
like
of a
it's-
statue.
it's better to hit the rocks than to hit me.
Yeah. Very much so.
I don't want to know how much damage that crit would have done. It definitely would have knocked me out for sure.
The second you said actually, I was like, oh, I was like, my contra might get hurt. No.
Probably chose the best creature to hit.
Yeah, that was the best
Yeah.
one.
I mean, there's nobody else for me to send it to.
The construct takes 53 points.
Oh yeah, that definitely
Of
would have
piercing
downed me
damage.
and then some.
See, look, we're getting mileage out this thing. I'm so glad I didn't drop the spell. I was going
Hell
too early.
yeah.
Yeah. If
I
you had
was going
switched
to
it to anyone else,
It's the new tank.
I think the only people who could have survived that would be like Senti or Mebehi. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, not even me. I wouldn't have been able to take that.
I mean, if I had a bit more hit points, I might be able to survive that, but at the current moment, no.
Yeah.
I'd have been. I'm at 48. That would have put me down.
I've got
Uh,
a ripe 32.
Seer.
I've been towing the line
Yes.
this entire battle.
So, it wants to be close.
It wants a hug. That's all.
Mhm.
This love infection. Why have pain and malice in this?
I like to dissonant whispers this thing. DC 15.
Get the fuck away from me.
Okay.
I don't want to be next to you.
Just kind of cock your head to the side. Get the fuck
What's the
away.
effect of Dissonant Whispers again?
If it has
reaction.
reaction to move, it has to move
Dash.
as far as it possibly can away from me.
Can you just post it in the chat so I can see it?
Let me see if I
I just want to see something.
have it in roll 20. No, let me get it in roll 20 real quick. Sorry, I used D&D Beyond for like all of my spells.
Oh, you're good. Probably looking at myself. If I knew how to spell it.
DISS.
Okay, it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
in the 5th
Yes.
edition thing, so I'll just copy paste it.
Yeah. I was spelling it right. Just something like that. Okay.
And this is a higher level cast, so that's why it's 46.
Okay. You said it was wisdom?
Yes.
It is a 19.
Okay, that passes, but it still takes half damage.
Yes, it does. It does. I was just checking because this creature is technically immune to fear. So.
It's not fear.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
it's
just
not.
a fuck you, really. That's all.
Yeah.
It's a nice little. fuck
Is
you.
it the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, at the end of your turn, it's gonna claw you. That's last legendary action. 23 to hit.
That hits!
Okay. That is going to be... That's 10... 18 points of slashing damage. And it's Mebehi's turn. Mebehi turns around and will rapier. Attack at advantage. Actually, no, it's just a straight roll, isn't it? Yep.
Wait, are rapiers one of the underwater weapons? I don't think so. I think it might be a short sword actually.
Let me look up underwater fighting.
Or combat,
I
if
think
I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
No, not rapiers. Short swords.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Or a spear or a dart.
or
Trident.
a dagger. I don't know shit. But regardless, no, it's not rapier. It's short attack. So
Okay. So it's just the normal sneak. So
a 14 hits.
oh yeah, you're right. 14 doesn't even hit. What am I doing?
I was about to say.
Yeah. It's a long fight. Yeah,
Oh,
she
well,
strike.
that's
She tries to strike and hits scales. Belric.
Yep, just gonna strike him again.
Yeah.
It's just a slugfest right now.
18 hits. Just barely.
And I'm gonna use my last spell slot for this first level Divine Smite.
Go ahead. It is undead. Nice. Everything counts. The body of this creature is severely wounded. It is not being held together very well. Just so you all know. And again, that just hits. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Faradir.
I will do what I do.
Misses. Just hits.
So that's
3 and 9. Thunder's half.
yes. Or the thunder is only one, so
Oh.
it's 14 slashing and then one thunder.
Got it.
Because the giant might goes into the thunder thing, but
Yeah.
it just groups it in there because it's a modifier.
All good. Misses.
Motherfucker. How bad does this thing look?
Bad. It's not holding it together very well.
Okay. I mean, what a mood, am I right?
Yeah, you're able to see more and more of the tentacles kind of pulling together the body as it possesses its just raw power.
Yeah, I'll just hit it again.
That hits.
Oh, so close to a 20. So that's 13 slashing and 6 thunder.
Okay, so 3 thunder damage. It is very rough.
I don't think he did.
And that is my turn.
Oh, no, he did not. Yeah, you should probably roll that centi. 13 more HP to Belric.
Thank you.
And at the end of Faradir, it is Gamesh.
Okay. I'm going to use my action to grab one of the. I would suppose there's some loose stones over here from the broken statue.
Oh, there's many of them. Yeah.
And I'm going to cast Catapult at 4th level.
Okay.
And it's 100-foot line. Hopefully this does not miss, because that would suck ass. Ew, man, low ass damage. Yeah. So deck save.
20. Not now,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it misses regardless.
yeah.
Then as my bonus action, I'll use uh Stone Aegis on Seer.
Okay.
And then the the animate object still has its orders to continue attacking the creature
Yeah.
till it's dead.
It attacks. It's a normal attack roll.
Ah,
That
finally.
hits.
For 27 damage.
You all watch as the large construct reaches over Mebehi, grabs onto one of the arms of the creature, and tears it off. Immediately, you see the body begins going limp as the large jellyfish creature just swims out of the mouth. Now in its true form. I'm going to use the
It
original
paid
token right
off.
there.
It just took some time.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Also, you note that some of its legs are missing, as with the arm, it tore off portions of its legs as it, ripped apart the body.
Right.
And now it just gently floats there. Anything else, Gamesh? That's
my
the full end?
action bone. Yeah, that's
Okay.
Is the jellyfish above me? Is within 5 feet?
Of you?
Yeah, the jellyfish. I don't know if it came up or if it's still within the same area.
Put it to front.
Basically, I will get within 5 feet of it if it's elevated.
Let me just check something real quick.
Oh man, this spell came in handy.
An
I thought it was about
unoccupied
to be
space
waste.
within 5 feet of the corpse. So it's actually right here.
Oh, okay. Then I will. To finish my turn, I will.
Okay.
Get around. Yeah.
The strange creature looks about, and telepathically, it speaks to you all again. This has been fun. Maybe one day, my lord will grace your world with his presence, as he almost did. And it seems to almost turn towards the strange shifting veil between the worlds, and it doesn't do anything else. Senti.
It's the one with the blue dot right here.
Yeah, blue dot. It's about 10 feet from you.
She needs that con save. I already know.
It passes with a 22.
Tragic.
Always worth a try.
Yeah, go ahead. Hits.
I didn't realize how much damage it would do. 2d12, that makes sense.
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah. And it was almost max, so.
Yeah. Yeah, 21 hits, Senti. 13. Okay. The original creature, this floating jellyfish, strangely looks pretty hurt by this. Is that the end of your go, Seer? I mean, Senti. Can't do it. Got it. Seer.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not that funny.
Hey, if you find it funny, it's funny. It doesn't matter.
It's been a long battle.
Oh yeah. So, Senti, what are you doing?
You mean Seer?
No, Senti.
Oh, I thought Cindy said their turn was over.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
What are you doing? No, Seer. I was just messing with
We were just gonna go with it.
her. What is Seer
Yeah, you
doing?
get a double turn. Do I let it get away or do I attack it?
You're right next to it.
Well, when
Give
you
it a
put it,
give it a karate chop.
put
Oh,
it
yeah.
like that. What if I just 6th-level magic missile it?
I mean, that's an alternative.
Like, it looks pretty hurt from this. Maybe it'll die from that? Oh, actually, I forgot to... Let me just... I need to... Sorry, I forget to roll this every single time it turns dawn. Yeah, how many bolts of magic missile is that? 6th is...
You add 5 on top of it, so it's 8.
Yeah.
Damn.
So 8d4 plus what? 8?
8.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, jellyfish.
Nah, fuck him.
It's 27 damage.
You send the arcane bolts flying through the air, slamming and piercing through the strange bluish jellyfish creature. Sick of this demonic, strange thing messing with you and your friends, your allies, you end it, casting it into darkness as it begins to slowly dissolve. And with this, you notice that the battlefield itself begins to empty of your victory. The large wraith-like, the large Wastereth, strange, demonic, swimming, hooked hand creature begins to just melt away, as well as the jellyfish. And soon they are both gone. And you all stand, looking around at each other, as it seemingly has ended. And you begin to hear a strange crackling through the air, as if energy is moving. And you all turn towards the veil, as it begins to shift and twist and move, but then slows, and eventually dissipates.
God, I thought it wasn't over.
You all hear a loud sound echoing across the entire dungeon as you begin to hear the sound of rushing water emptying. And soon the room begins to return to normal as you all sink towards the floor and your feet find solid purchase. There is remnants of water still. This place did not fully drain out. Strange greenish muck still covers many of the pieces in this room. The two statues, well, the one full statue and the other standing next to you all, are covered with lichens and other types of strange mosses as they've been soaking in a essentially swamp-like environment for probably a very long time. The central dais, this almost magical circle, similar to that of other magical sites you've seen before, shattered and broken. Its coffin broken as well. Open wide for you all to look into it. But the chamber
What's
is
in there?
quiet. You look into it?
Not until after your description.
uh,
Other
I'll
than
look
that,
over to it.
the chamber is silent. No longer do you see the twisting, strange, ethereal portal. All you see is a grand staircase and ruin.
I'll send the statue back over here as I drop the spell. Let it
Okay.
rest. It's done a good job.
I just didn't
Yeah.
want to interrupt.
Okay. So, you investigate?
Let's investigate.
Okay. So, someone make me an investigation check.
Oh, I want to do that.
Can I also make one?
22.
Don't you have advantage?
Oh, I do have advantage. 22.
Two.
I don't think I'm gonna help much, but an 11. Faradir's bleeding out of every orifice. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Barrier is
See.
no.
She can't see through her own cloud of blood.
What is Faradir? Well, it's no longer a cloud of blood. What's Faradir's normal skin color?
It's like a mint green.
It's no longer mint green. It's just red.
Yeah,
Just-
I'm just covered in blood.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're part fire giant.
I look like shit. I was on the brink of death so many times. I was in below 5 health, I think 4 times.
I've been
And I
looking-
have not been above 35 since the beginning of the fight.
I didn't get hit once.
Yeah, I was towing the line of life and death very precariously.
But Senti handled it. Senti,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Senti was
Senti and
clutch.
Belric saved me.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Senti and Blood were clutch.
Teamwork.
honestly, Gamesh, if you hadn't walked up to it willingly, it would have probably dragged you closer to it,
Eh,
as you probably noticed.
yeah, the orcish pride, you know. Orcs don't like to run, so
I do. It's my favorite thing.
that's why you're not an orc.
There are many reasons I am not an orc, and that's not really one of them.
Oh man.
Being an orc is a
Specifically 2
mindset,
reasons.
seer.
Yeah, once you get that mindset, you turn into an
You
orc.
turn into orc exactly. You're never born an orc. You become. Gamesh used to have a nice little fair skin when he was born.
Gamesh used to be a halfling.
Have to.
Now he's an orc.
Now he's an orc, baby. Oh man.
This is why orcs are one of the biggest adoptive families.
Exactly.
As soon as you get that mindset, man, you're one of them. It's a cult.
You wanna. That's exactly what it is. It's a cult. Oh. I'm just happy my spell didn't get wasted. I was like, I'll waste the 5th level spell casting this thing. I was like, it's going to move so slow through the goddamn water.
Fair to your last heal. She's really hurt.
Oh,
Fair to her Pelric.
I'm doing great. Don't worry about it.
I'm just glad I casted it because she was able to divert that crit because she would have been down after that one. That'd be...
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was saving it the whole battle for a reason. I was like, this thing is gonna get a crit on somebody.
It
And
might
lo
as
and
well
behold,
be
it was you. Right? Lo and
Yeah.
behold, it was you.
That's why I try and save that one until I have to use it on a crit.
Oh god.
probably the best idea here.
I'm gonna let you know,
Yeah.
using animate objects on a statue, like a giant statue, is always kind of my ideal way to use the spell, and it finally happened. I was so happy. I was like,
Yeah, I mean that's
And
nuts.
waste it.
oh,
Sorry, Lors, I interrupted.
oh no, it's
I said
okay.
it's nuts.
Yeah, no, you didn't waste. It was a useful use of animate objects too.
Yeah, at first it wasn't because you guys killed it very fast initially, but I was like, oh, I didn't do much.
Shouldn't have underestimated Graham's ability to put us through the fucking ringer.
Yeah, shouldn't have.
It was one enemy, okay?
That enemy. To be fair though, that enemy was the bee's knees. I tell you that.
It was a good
I-
enemy.
I've
Also,
been
we
wanting
were
to
all
use
fighting-
that for so long. I actually was trying to find a way to use that.
And actually, it's more about it. It's like it was more the circumstance of the fight overall. The underwater element is really what took to the
Mhm.
next level.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Honestly, it was one creature. It wasn't that bad. I feel like you guys
No.
like once you started getting hits on it, you rinsed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think it was an enjoyable fight, at least.
I'm glad.
If not like brutally hard, it was enjoyable.
Yeah.
I
know,
mean,
those
none of you went
underwater
down. If
Barely.
okay,
Yeah.
here's the thing. If any of you had went down, it would have been a much
Then it
different
would have
fight.
started domino effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're underwater. The second you go down without air, you start drowning.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I was
You
at
cannot be brought
one
back
hit
up
point and
until
3
you get
hit
air.
points many times.
We died that goddamn fucking jellyfish.
It's a two-stage fight.
Which are really good though. Those at
Oh yeah.
did you get that from the Theros book?
This isn't even my final form.
Which one?
The Theros, the Theros Odyssey.
No.
The one there's like the Magic the Gathering setting. It actually has a mechanic for like second stage fights.
Really? I don't think I've ever read I've never really played Magic too much, so I've never really looked at any of the.
Oh yeah, but if you
Magic books.
let me see, I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's called like Mythic Creatures or something like
Yeah,
that.
they're
Yeah,
mythic
I remember.
creatures.
I know the name of it. Yeah.
But yeah, no, basically it's the second stage they get, and it gets like certain abilities and all that. Where is it at?
Interesting.
But you know, it's on D&D Beyond if you want to look at it. So.
Yeah, I believe Van Richten also has like a couple monsters like that too.
Yeah. I wanted to use the more like demonic creatures though, which the die book kind of came in handy there. It's a very interesting. It's honestly it's better for like low level parties. I think it's a challenge rating 4, but it really doesn't have much effect unless it has bodies to inhabit, and as long as they have power, like as long as they're like kind of physically tough, it's kind of interesting.
Then there's
But yeah. So you explore the sarcophagus. It seems that whoever built it to be incredibly locked up. However, whatever metamorphosis this Mad King went through was too much for this place to handle. It was the actual construction of the Dawn Tomb itself that probably kept him at bay. You note that most of the other objects in here are somewhat mundane stone. Regular stoneworks. Even the coffin and the sarcophagus and the surrounding platform with its arcane runes drawn across it. You do see inside that there does seem to be some treasures, as if they left an offering to either potentially please the spirit of the Mad King, or in some way give him rest. But there is not much material, not like actual like coinage, but there is material wealth. You see 2 brass mugs with jade inlays. You see a golden bird cage with electrum filigree. Large, well made tapestry kind of lines the bedding of it. There seems to be a silk robe with gold embroidery, a silver necklace with a gemstone pendant, and those seem to be just treasures of like beautiful make, and just seem to be buried with this individual.
Silver necklace.
Yeah, I can. I'm gonna post that in the chat
Oh,
as well, and it all has gold amounts to it. So you've made some extra money. Additionally,
I don't know. I might keep the robe for myself.
Seer, you find 2 heavy made cases that seem to be bound tightly and sealed. Do you open them?
Can I cast
Um,
Identify on them
Yeah,
first?
I was about to say that.
You would cast Identify on the case.
Yeah.
There's nothing magical about the case.
No, I don't open them.
Okay.
What are they bound with?
They just seem to be 2 like almost like cylindrical, essentially metal tubes with like a top bit that you can twist and open up. They look like scroll cases.
All right, I'll take a step over here first. I'm gonna open one, just one.
Okay. You. There seems to be almost like a puff of stale air, as if whatever inside this has been preserved.
I pull out.
Is it a curse?
Roll a D2 for me. Sorry. Yeah, D2.
Who? Me?
Gamesh.
No, no.
Okay.
I want to see which one he gets first.
Slash R. 1d2.
1. Okay. You find a single spell scroll inside. It seems to depict the name of the spell. You've practiced with a little bit of magic, and you can probably read the spell as Tensor's Floating Disc.
You sure you don't want to open it, Seer?
All right, and I'll open the other one.
Okay. You open the spell scroll, take it out, and it seems to be a powerful spell. Make an Arcana check for me.
No, she got the good one.
As this is a very complicated set of instructions for this spell.
Can I also go up and make an Arcana check?
24.
Just like looking over Seer's shoulder.
Sure, you can spy on Seer.
So,
Good idea.
There's no hiding in this group.
Both of you look at it. Reading through the spell, this is a powerful spell called Anti-Magic Field.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
And you have 2
Nice.
spell scrolls.
Here, I don't really need this.
Thank you. And I'll just take it. No questions.
And I will post that in the chat as well.
What color is the robe?
It's made of silks. It's um, probably like some sort of silverish, so like a silver gold mix.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm going to use 5 points of my lay on hands to cure myself of my poison.
Very good. You're able to cure that. So,
These are both good spells. I put these in my bag of holding.
sounds good.
Oh yeah, anti-magic feels amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be good for a certain someone.
Damn right.
Who's that?
Dalton.
Oh! So stupid.
The one spellcasting enemy you have.
I just blanked.
Look, we make a lot of enemies, alright?
We do.
Certainly do.
Statistically, we have more enemies than allies.
I don't
Just
know.
like in general, people
we've-
probably want us dead.
I don't know. We've killed a lot of them.
Yeah.
That's true.
We have the paladins. We have the Terra. We
Oh
have,
yeah, I forgot we have big organizations that like us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have the Thieves Guild. Kind of likes us.
They at least don't hate us.
At least don't hate us. We have a whole brewery that likes us.
We're just getting around.
You know
We
what I'm
have a farm and we're nobles. We have land, basically.
Well, Sears are noble, and she
Yeah.
has assistants. That's
We
I
are
have all of our
her.
property, and you can all
We are
mooch
her
off of-
hired help.
with hired help.
You're all my wards.
There you go.
Does Senti
Hell
give the
yeah.
scroll?
Is Senti okay?
Does Senti give the scroll?
Yeah, Senti still has a spell scroll.
Yeah.
She's just looking back and forth.
Yeah.
I think she's just gonna shoot them a confused glance and then look over to Gamesh confused, like, do you know what they're doing?
I have no idea.
They look like a scared animal.
I mean, she has something in her hands.
I know, but I feel like I shouldn't make any sudden movements. You mean spell scrolls? Yeah, that's kind of like it's part of my whole, like, thing as a wizard.
It's like the one thing I do, magic.
Tira's going to move slowly so as not to frighten her
Like
as she takes the girl.
taking the pat her on the head.
Okay.
Good sense.
I think since she's too tall for me to pat her on the head.
Oh no, she's like what? She's like just like what, 5'10"? I think. I think it's
5'4".
Yeah. Sears pretty short.
That's how tall I am in real life.
It's taller than I am in real life by an inch.
Damn.
Yeah, you're small, Doc.
Oh, you.
Small.
It's all right.
Wait,
Just-
4 is in 4 feet tall?
Kind of. It's more than that. 4.5 feet.
Oh, baby.
No, 4'11". God damn it! I said
That's
I was like,
almost-
that's what I'm saying, 4.5. I was like, whoa, she's small.
Yeah, I
like,
was like, that's a toddler.
she's small.
Doc is a toddler.
Can confirm, Doc is a toddler.
How do they
oh,
have
yeah.
so much literacy?
Listen, Doc, this next
He's a
character
really
is going to be a
smart
Goliath.
toddler.
And you've been talking about how much you hate kids. Doc's been planning revenge all this time.
No. Honestly, my niece, or she's my cousin, is not even 3 and she can almost read, so it is possible.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna go to preschool next year and be reading, and the teachers aren't gonna know what to do with her because she is way too smart for her own good. Like, you can't even trick her or coerce her into things because she will reason with you and makes like valid argument points.
I love that.
She is too
Good.
intelligent.
Good.
Love that
Good.
for her.
Just
We
make sure
do
you-
not love that for her. It makes it a living hell.
But that's a good thing, though. It's good to be smart.
She'll be a politician.
She'll be something.
Just don't be corrupt.
Listen, if you want to win, be correct.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
Meet her on
Cynthia.
her own grounds.
All right.
Uh,
So you got
Yes.
the scroll. Gamesh is taking the robe.
okay, sounds good.
He's gonna start
Treating
pampering.
yourself a little bit.
Damn right. He's like, he's like, I'm not
So,
gonna keep almost dying for nothing.
Seer, did you look at this new scroll that Cynthia handed you?
Yes, I would love to.
Okay.
No, she throws it away.
Make an Arcana check for me.
Amazing. Would love to.
Gamesh has a nice silk robe.
Do you want to give me guidance? Okay. What does it give me?
I believe it's like a D4 or something like that.
It's just a D4.
Okay. I'm just gonna add it to like my global save modifier. It's a 19.
19. This is a somewhat strong spell called Mordenkainen's Private Sanctum.
Oh.
In roll 20, it is just Private Sanctum.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And you haven't had this for a long time.
Wow, this is actually really useful.
Is Kingston's body still here?
Yeah, it'd be just floating right over here. I'll get rid of the markers. He's just dead.
Better be.
Whoa!
Sorry, I sometimes forget y'all can hear me.
I was like, what did Kingston do?
Damn.
Well, because if he's not dead, something else is in him.
What if he's just like, oh damn, I didn't die. Damn, no, he has to die. Magic missile. It's like, so you're not this time.
I've just snapped.
Everyone, you died once, you stayed dead.
Yeah.
By that logic, she'd have to kill Gamesh.
Yeah, I know. That's when you know she's gone completely off the deep end.
Yeah, seems a death cleric who their entire mission is to make sure that things that are dead stay dead.
Wouldn't that be a grave cleric?
Yeah, that would be a grave cleric, sorry. And then one of us becomes a death cleric to spite her, constantly raising dead while she is constantly destroying them.
But it wouldn't matter, because if you're her friend, she'll do a bunch of hypocrisy brain loops.
Nope, it's gotta be fight to the death.
All right, I'll
You don't know
Cool.
Seer very well. She avoids fighting more than she avoids undead.
I'll do a once over on Kingston.
Yeah. Do you check his body?
Yeah.
Okay. Searching over his body, you've probably find about 4 gold pieces. He seems very bloated, as he's been kind of floating for a decently long time. And looking at his wounds, you most assuredly see that he was probably killed by the Mad King, as you see a giant hook-like gash just straight up his chest, going probably just through the bottom of his neck. Probably tore through everything there. Very bloody, and very brutal way to die. Other than that, all of his stuff is pretty waterlogged. Any notes he had, any books, anything like that, has, spent 2 weeks floating in water.
Yeah. I don't even take the gold, really.
Okay.
But all right, everyone, we're ready to go.
Faraday just like wipes some coagulating blood off and gives a nod.
Then I pick up Kingston.
Okay.
I'll try to be delicate so his body just doesn't start just pulling the.
Do you want me to cast Gentle Repose?
If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Gentle Repose.
Okay. Easy enough.
Then I'll
So,
pick up Kingston.
Wait, what? That was my last second level spell slot, by the way. You're lucky I had it.
Right. I mean, he would have carried it regardless, but
I know, but that doesn't mean you're not lucky to have it.
yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
So you're gonna just start having a fight.
Look, I said thank you. All right, what else you want me to do? I gave you the scroll. God damn.
This is friends. Squabbling over the court.
But yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's oh no, you're perfectly fine.
okay. So, are you
You're
all
just gonna...
are you all leaving?
No.
I don't think
Yes.
there's anything else in here of note.
Okay.
Also, I would like to say no, Senti. The last time we made bets on people fighting, it was Cole and Karn.
And it was a different type of fight.
It really was.
Yeah, yeah,
It's fair.
yeah. They had sex with each other just to make it simple for you.
And we won.
And we won. No, I lost. You won.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. One
For
finally
once,
got some.
taking the bet we didn't think would win actually worked out for Sir.
I was like, God damn it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
On the way out, I'm gonna have to go back in a couple times before we like really close the door, and I'm gonna get all the bodies out.
okay. Do any of you put the chalice back?
Well,
Okay.
I don't know
You
if taking it is the right call.
Take it
Did
and
you-
sell it.
Did you did you at least get the items out the
Casket, yes.
okay, just making sure. Except for the robe. The robe was mine.
Yeah, except for the robe. The robe is yours.
nice silk gold robe.
Hey, silk feels nice on the body, man.
Gamesh is gonna go back to his orc tribe in the nines of just luxury.
Oh no, he'll take it all off. He'll take it all off. Oh, you done got pompous on us.
So, Seer, you put the chalice back?
Yes.
Okay. As you place it down, you do note that as you place it down and begin walking away, you hear almost like a chunk sound as if it moves. And when you turn back, it seems to have almost straightened its position. And now sits firmly there. And with it, there now, you hear the door beginning to close once more. sealing that final chamber.
Too much to say I close it after we no longer have to go in there.
You
Keep
all,
bad memories.
yeah, you all got what you wanted out of that room. The rest of the journey is fairly uneventful, walking through the other rooms. The next chamber you walk through is the one with the fountain. And there you see, now that the water has receded, the once blue, pure blue fountain that had turned dark and befouled by this green liquid is once again pure. And as you begin walking out of the chamber, you do notice that the water seems to move, and you can all tell that this water weird, this elemental water creature, still dwells within the fountain. In the next chamber, you keep your eyes down, picking up another body along the way, and are able to make it to the first room you entered, with the two pedestals. There, you grab another body, and as a last thing, do any of you press the button to seal the door?
I would.
Yeah, I
say
think we
would.
should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seal back up that first room, and are able to make your way down the steps.
I thought we did.
Oh, I thought I've just been holding him.
I thought we left him
Either-
at the bottom of the stairs at the.
Yeah, either way, he should be fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I could have swore we left him at the bottom stairs so he
Yeah.
wouldn't end up getting hurt.
It was Seer who was targeted by the Mad King's pulling effect, so he wasn't affected by the Reptile just because he was holding on to Seer. He's fine.
He's probably just like, oh shit, a lot's going on here.
Yeah, there's a lot of
He's like, I don't know if I want to be with these people.
there's a lot of quiet chittering going on as Seer holds on to Chad.
If Cindy wants him back, I can give him back. If that
Yeah,
would make
that-
you feel better about Chad.
I mean, she is the one that formed the connection with him, so it makes sense.
But
He might
Chad,
go to her like a little kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chad is okay.
I'm the aunt that drives like an insane person and scares their nieces and nephews.
Oh yeah, that means he teleported with you and everything. He's
I mean, he was on me, so
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So he just teleports like, oh, how did we get here?
Yeah.
uh, we should have made Chad roll his wisdom save and throw to see if he got scared. When the thing turned inside out, what the fuck is going on?
So, as you all bring the bodies fully out of this tomb, the water is still there, and the strange greenish lake still present. But you now sit on the outside of this Dawn tomb. All the bodies in tow. All the doors behind you sealed except for this last one.
And then it was where's his name? Where's his name? I want to say it. I can get it. Or I can't get it because I'm a fool and I forget everything.
What's the name?
Of Mad King. Forgot his name.
Isaac Shifrey.
There you go. Seer says it. Being close to
Okay. The door once again begins closing. You hear the loud scraping of stone against stone as it slowly seals up. And when you hear that final of it finally closing, you all breathe a sigh of relief, knowing that this bit is done. Aside from Gamesh, for you, Gamesh, there is a split moment as the door finally seals that you find your vision into a different space. You see just darkness in front of you, but at the very edges of your vision, you can see what seems to be light. Somewhere to your left and right side. What do you do?
Um, how 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 far away do they seem?
You right now
Oh,
you're
they
just
just
staring
seems-
forward to darkness, but there seems to be
Okay.
elements of light on either side of your vision. It's more dim. It's as if the light is probably somewhere behind you.
I was gonna say this is not the way to approach an adventuring party that just
Oh,
got out of battle.
oh, it seems like the light's behind me.
Yeah.
I'll turn around.
You turn around and are met with the same room that you fought just a little bit ago in. But at the very end of the room, you see a large, two-headed ape creature with long tentacles for arms and black eyes. And they flash towards you. And you blink. And in this strange vision, you're then brought to a familiar room. A room filled with chains on the walls, the ceiling, and the floor. But where you once saw Graylin, they are empty. Sitting there on the floor. And you begin to hear a low sound surrounding you. As if a massive battle is occurring just beyond the very walls. You hear swords clashing against each other. You hear explosions happening in the distance, and you hear laughter. And then you blink once more, and you're back, staring at the door as it is just finished closing. And you turn around, and your allies are there watching the door finally close. And it is over. So, the return from this mission is pretty simple. You do have to walk through, a couple hours in very tight corridors. Are you taking the bodies with you?
Um. Well, probably. Cause we still gotta swim that distance. Probably not at the moment.
Can I put them in my bag of holding? Is there enough space?
It's like 5 bodies. I don't think we have enough space.
6, I believe.
6. Yeah, I don't think we have enough for all of them. I don't mind. I'll get them as close, basically right before the water that we have to swim through.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll leave them there for now. and then I'll tell the rest of the I'll tell the people that hired us where their bodies are so they can be recovered.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll leave them right before we jump back into the water.
Okay.
We did all that we could.
Yes, he did. So, making your way back, you enter the entrance space to this cavern after swimming through the lake, swimming underwater, crawling. It's a whole arduous journey, but you return and find that there is a decent selection of guards waiting for you to return. 30 or so guards greet you, take you back towards the elevator, and once you are up back onto the surface section, exiting the elevator, you see before you, further off in the distance, as you're in a kind of mining section of the city, you see the large palace of Don Willow and the many streets and shops and that large, beautiful tree surrounded by waterfalls. And you can make your way back to the tavern, wash up, eat, and sleep after a very long day. And that is where we are going to end the session.
Oh, Graylin, what do you got yourself into, buddy?
I'm alive!
We're alive.
My goal has been met!
You know what that creature was, right?
Yes, I know what it was.
Yeah.
I do not.
That's the Demogorgon. That's
Oh.
basically that's the ruler of the abyss.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, that's not one of those enemies that you kind of just deal with. That's
Yeah. That's also.
I was like, yo, I was
He
like, you
felt
people.
so strong.
Yeah. I also, I don't know if you know this, but Demogorgon is also the patron demon to pretty much all water-based demons.
Yeah.
Yeah. His home is like a giant swamp land
Yeah.
/ ocean.
I
think.
know.
So.
I know. When you started describing it, I was like, if he pulls this motherfucker out this gate right now, I'm running.
Oh, I would never. I would never.
I was like, yo, this is instant death. There's nothing we can do.
No, there is nothing.
You need pretty much a at least you need a deity level of entity to really take on that thing.
When we kill
Demogorgon-
Zarin, we gain his power.
I don't.
And then-
Beyond Zaren's not fucking with this guy.
We will be unto God.
I think. Let me. I just want to see this.
I think the only way to actually kill him is to go to the abyss, and that means fighting through a plane full of demons.
Yeah.
It's a
He.
lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. There's a lot. There is a lot. Demogorgon is a very strong entity
Yeah, very
with a
powerful.
very interesting character sheet.
I don't think we want to fuck with him.
We don't. And honestly, even if we were to fight him, we're fighting an avatar. You can't fight the real thing. You're fighting an avatar.
Yeah.
That's one of those. If you ever want to fight the Demogorgon, you have to go beyond level 20. You have to be getting a whole lot of boons and stuff, ancient artifacts.
Yeah.
You can't just fight this guy regularly.
You have to literally be a god.
Yeah, you have to really prepare for something like that.
Just get a party full of clerics who all have divine intervention at 20th level that auto succeeds.
More than that.
And just call upon your gods and be like, yo, gods, fuck this dude up. And then you win. Because all the gods have to attack it now.
Those the rules.
Yeah, them's the rules, baby.
Yeah.
You
Us
made this
is the
deal.
Wait, what if one of the cleric gods is the Demogorgon?
Oh
Well-
no. Well, then that person was out to get us from the start. There's nothing we can
Yeah.
do about that.
Traitor.
Yeah. Well, thank you all.
Of course, that was a good
Thank
one, man. That was
you.
a good one. That
It
was
was
definitely. A good one.
I'm not gonna lie. I was worried for you for a second, but I knew once you started hitting, it would be fine.
We just
The-
never started hitting. God, what if we all rolled
Yeah.
like nat ones the entire time?
Like I said, like I wasn't going to be worried until one of us went down because that's when you start losing out on like the ability to take damage and do damage
Yeah.
evenly.
Yeah.
But luckily, Faraday
I-
never went down.
It was so close. So close.
So very close.
Yeah.
But guys, we lived. We killed the
Yeah.
Mad King. We did what they.
Mission
We did.
success.
We did what took an entire army of people to have do over the course of what 3-4 days.
I feel like we should be level 15 now.
Yeah. Imagine fighting him back in the day when he was basically
As
immortal.
at his peak, yeah.
yeah. Back when his lieutenant was still alive.
Died.
Who?
He did what the tall towers couldn't.
I mean, the Toll Towers weren't as strong as us. We kind of knew this.
And-
we,
I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know if I explained it very well, but it looks from what it looks like they just sealed him in, like Kingston sacrificed himself, sealed him, and then they all just proceeded to run through the dungeon, locking each room as they went, and many of them died.
yeah, no, it's quite apparent.
Did
They
it survive?
no, they all died.
Nalith was the last one, and she succumbed to the poisonous water.
All 6 of them died.
Yeah,
Okay. Sorry, because Graham just said many of them died, so I was like,
yeah,
wait, what?
most of them. Yeah.
Oh,
They
man.
they did their job. They stopped
Yeah,
the
but
flow.
but they were ill equipped for the task that they were actually. They were not prepared for this in
No.
the slightest.
I mean,
No.
honestly, they did good for what they were tasked to do. You know, stop the flow
yeah,
of water.
I'm saying though, but like, we're level 12 characters. they,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? There's just that level of.
I think they were more like whatever level you guys were when you did the event. They were the same level.
That was like level 5.
It was like 5.
Six.
I think it was like 5 or
5 or
6.
6.
Yeah.
It's 5 or 6.
So even
It was 5 because I got Mills Minute Meteors after that. So yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was 5.
they weren't that powerful
No.
relatively to what you guys were like. I mean, you have to think like those crocodile demons. They messed you guys up. Imagine,
Yeah.
Imagine
No.
us being level 5.
yeah. Even though these, what are they? What's their CR? I need to double check. I think their CR, their CR is level 5. So that'd be like a deadly fight for them.
And if 2 of them came out, that's
Yeah.
yeah, that was.
Yeah. They also had to solve. Actually, they didn't actually have to solve the puzzles. The puzzles were already solved for them. Pretty much.
Regardless, they died fighting. That's. Well, they
They
technically
died
fighting.
honorably.
They
Don't,
died honorably. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were just ill prepared for what was at the end of
Yeah,
that.
there was no way that they could have, because no one knew that this was the Dawn Tomb.
No.
No.
So
No one knows about this.
exactly. So they went into this thinking like, oh, we're just going to explore, see what's going on. The Mad fucking King, like,
We didn't sign up for this.
they sure didn't, man.
Yeah.
Imagine being part of the team that actually did sign on for it.
So now I'm confused. I wonder why he didn't just leave initially. Because if I had to guess, when they got there, the door had to be had to be open
Yeah.
because remember what they said is that when they sent them down, the water stopped coming in.
Yeah.
So that means the door was open and they closed it.
Yes.
So I wonder why the Mad King didn't just leave.
Probably because he's crazy.
I wonder why. What could have kept him in that room?
I mean, I know it was Dalton, but it's like, man,
Well,
Had
Dalton
to be
hadn't visited him since it was left open.
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying Dalton probably told him not to leave. That's the only thing I could think of.
Maybe. Or what else was in that room?
Demogorgon?
I mean, the statues, but those were broken.
Yeah, they had been broken a long time ago.
I don't know.
I don't know. The
I
portals.
really don't know.
The portals were getting
Probably the
pretty big.
Demigorgon was probably controlling the Mad King in a little bit.
That probably had something to do with it. Yeah.
Portals. That last portal was kind of big. All the other ones were, I think, 10 feet wide. The last one
Yeah.
was like 20.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mysteries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was good though. That was good.
Honestly, I think if I were to die in any fight, it should be this one that we just did because I think that would have been so funny.
Oh, the second she found a reason to live, die.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was worried about
Well,
that.
she never
but
needed a reason to live.
But like something to really like give her more purpose.
Yeah, something she cares about coming in out of the blue.
Yeah, that.
You have just a real death flag right there.
Yeah. If this were an anime, Seer would be dead.
If it was an anime, yeah. Then her brother would have joined the party. You gotta
It's
make it full.
unless she's a main character, and then she.
Oh
would be
yeah,
dead,
yeah.
but-
Then she can't die,
if
Or she
Seer-
could get really hurt, and then we got to meet her brother, properly. Like,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
honestly, if Seer dies, her brother, like Seer can just play her brother now.
Yeah.
He's a divination wizard. Somewhat powerful.
Ugh.
He'd be like, "Fuck the Terra."
Oh man.
That's what he would have to do to if I were to play him after Seer.
I mean, fine. That's perfectly fine.
He'd have to
Like,
be like,
he
"I don't
becomes-
care, Adler, about your protection anymore."
Oh, he probably would become anti-Terra once he learns why she died.
Fighting the goddamn Mad King.
Why the fuck was she fighting him for?
She's not citizen of this kingdom. Unless she is. I don't know how citizenship works here. I mean, I guess she has land, so.
Yeah. Who knows? You might have to speak to some rulers about that.
Oh, the king?
Oh, it's not going to be only the king at that party.
I know. It's gonna be real awkward.
I'm excited for it.
Well, if anyone's equipped to handle nobility, it is Seer.
Yeah.
As an eloquence bard.
Exactly.
I mean, most of you are really good at talking, so, you know.
And that's it's okay.
Just the bush.
Party of people who can talk, you don't need to. Promise.
I'm excited, though.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited for this party.
Oh, yeah. Things are really kicking off.
Oh man, that was good. That was good. That was good.
Yeah. If you want to look up the monster, I can tell you the name of it. Because I probably won't be able to use it again.
I didn't know if it was because I didn't know if it was like a homebrew one or not.
No,
What was
it's the Waster Relief.
Waster lift.
Yeah, I'll paste it here. The only thing I did was I added legendary actions to it.
Waster lift.
That sounds terrifying in its own right.
Yeah, I've been trying to use it in some way, because it's really just I just like the idea of it, honestly.
Oh. Ah, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of strong, honestly. Just because of the attacks and like the corrupted water and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's why. Damn, as it uses grasping spout, then it makes 3 attacks. Wow,
Yep.
yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, pulls you in next to it. Yeah, I think it just if I could redo the fight, it would not have drawn as many people into it.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah,
Yeah, they might have just used it on whoever was next to it, but
it was not thinking about that at the time.
well, I just wanted to murder you all.
Yeah,
If it
he's
if
a
it took
little
it-
bit insane.
Yeah, if it took it one at a time, I think it would have been a much different fight. But
Oh yeah,
it's a large demon.
but because we got like flanking on it,
Yeah.
Yeah, that changed everything. Yeah.
Oh,
once we got rid of that imposed disadvantage.
Yeah. I mean, still, you only have normal attacks. Still.
Yeah, but it was a
It
normal
was better.
straight attack is still better than disadvantage.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. It's a good one.
It really is.
Oh man. Like I said, I'm just happy my spell didn't. I'm still happy my spell worked.
Yeah.
I just,
When
I just,
So, for the die book, it had 55 health, and it had temporary hit points equal to the max health of what it inhabited. So, I was just waiting for you to get below or hit 55, because then the body would have died. And so when it was, I think it was at like I can look it up. I think it was at 62, and I knew that thing probably could have done enough damage. So when I saw it like at the very end of your turn, I was like, okay, this is probably it, and it was.
lo and behold.
After that, it gets like pretty weak. Honestly, it's a challenge rating. It's a challenge rating 4. It really didn't have much going for it.
It's all right. It got the job done.
Yeah.
It still put us on our toes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. 4 attacks is nothing to scoff at, especially with legendary actions adding into the mix.
Definitely not.
Yeah. Well, I should probably head out.
All right, thank you.
Alrighty.
Thank you all for playing.
Of course, of course.
It was a good and terrifying session.
As it always is.
Yeah.
Well, next session will probably be a little bit more calm and focus more on Seer talking about her
Tyr
backstory.
tells her brother the truth, and everyone dies.
Not only her brother, but probably Gamesh as well.
Yeah, she's telling Gamesh the truth before her brother.
Yep.
She needs to talk it out with someone real quick and be like, should I really like go through with telling him?
And then Gamesh has to comprehend the vision he just saw. He's-
On top of Seer's backstory.
Oh, yeah.
All right. There's so much going on right now.
Poor Gamesh. He's a god's emotional support and Seer's emotional support.
There's so much going on in life right now.
Yeah.
That's too much
It's a-
emotional support,
It's a busy world out there.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
especially for an orc.
Especially for Nork. Oh man.
Okay. Well, talk to you guys later.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Take it
good night.
easy.